You even got a closer.
Yeah.
Of all things.
Yeah, Grant
Crazy.
Taylor has been impressive. It's kind of creepy that they started talking about how he's it's reminiscent of Bobby Jenks because Jenks came out and was at the time when not a lot of guys were throwing like 102 and he's throwing like 102 back when he first came out, and then he'd snap off a 70-mile-an-hour changeup on you and you're like, what the fuck just happened? And Grant Taylor has a similar makeup, and as Grant Taylor gets called up to the club, and I think he's been in about 10 games now. We had the sad news the other day of Bobby Jenks passing. And, for me, when these things happen, like I get kind of like, you're kind of like, oh shit, I can't believe that guy just passed away or whatever.
Yeah,
but
he was only 44. He had
stomach cancer.
Yeah, kind of a long bout with that because I heard about that a few years ago, it seems like. But
yeah, but like for this one, like it was just, it's a little like, I was like, wow, like I don't know, it kind of got me emotionally, I think, because he's from the 05 team.
And this is the 20-year anniversary. It's going to be celebrated this month.
Yeah, and
all
then
over the place.
The whole year of 05 was a wild ride for me.
Oh boy, yeah.
Speaking of cancer, and like it, it was. So when I heard it, I was, because part of the thing too is I was there when he made his debut against the Rays. Wow. And I was there with my brother, and I remember saying to my brother, I'm like, watch this fucking guy. Like everything I've read about him, he's going to like throw like around 100 miles an hour. And then he's going to throw someone like a fucking 70-mile-an-hour changeup, and they're not going to know what to do. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
That feels a little more commonplace these days, but that was a huge anomaly to have that kind of weapon out of your bullpen back 20 years ago. So he was kind of a trendsetter almost.
Yeah. And then he had, I don't know if it's still a record, he had at one time was like 44 scoreless innings in a row. I think that may have been broken, but
it'd be tough.
But he had that too. And then his, just real quick, like sad thing for Bobby is kind of he left the White Sox and then just went to Boston and had some like, I think, emotional issues and problems in his marriage, and then had the DUI. And
there was like some substance abuse issues that you kind of heard about from time to time. But he was a manager in the Frontier League was the last I heard about him. And then I guess he was in Portugal. Is that where he was getting treatment for the stomach cancer?
Yeah, Portugal. Yeah, that's where he passed, in Portugal. So yeah, but Bobby Jenks, I think, is always going to have a special place in all White Sox fans' hearts. And obviously every fan, including yourself, we were always entertained by Ozzie and Bobby Jenks.
Yeah, Ozzie would like call the bullpen and just give the sign for the big fat guy and bring him in. Instead of putting up his left or right hand, he'd call
get El Gordo.
And I think Bobby took that all in stride. I think he thought it was hilarious too. So just, I don't know, a troubled guy, sad ending, but I think he was a good guy and a legend, a world champ.
Yeah, I do remember Ozzie saying at one point he started to do that because that wasn't he didn't do that when the year they won the World Series. It was like within the next couple years he started doing that because Jenks had put on some weight and he thought he was a little out of shape. So he was giving him shit. Yeah, he was giving him shit walking out to the mound and get the big guy. So funny as always, Ozzie. So
yeah.
Word Hole Media.